Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, Major League Baseball on tap. Nathan Eovaldi.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a foul ball. Inside, and the count is 1-1. That's down and in. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next for the Red Sox, Ellie De La Cruz. There's a swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, and that's a ball. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. 2 outs, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Adam Dunn. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Inside.
That's inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Just off the inside edge. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Chili Davis. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ted Williams now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
Fastball for a strike. In the dirt, counts full, 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a base hit up the middle. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Alex Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for.
And there's a base hit to left. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front. And ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Just missed. That misses off the outside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Williams on third. Bregman at first. 2 out of the inning. And they're all loaded up.
That's inside.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. That's too low. And that is ball 1. Upstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. Here comes Trout flying around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Back there, and it's out of here. A 2-run shot. Second home run of the inning for them, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Brand.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Two balls, no strike.
Just off the outside edge. And that's in for a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free.
Runner takes off. There's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Nimmo makes the play, and that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Nick Lodolo. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way. They know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Pinch hitting for the Guardians.
Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Durant makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And now Jose Ramirez. Grounds one to short. Throw over to Dunn. Third out. Here in Cleveland, here's a big power threat. Adam Dunn.
44, Adam Dunn.
Evaldi back to work. Just missed. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
And that one is inside. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-0.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Chili Davis. Up next for the Red Sox. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. The play. Now at the plate, Ted Williams.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Inside, just missed. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
So one gone with a runner at third. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner on at third, one gone. Just misses. Full count now.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
On the ground, 2 ball. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singy, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially if they're watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-2. That one missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. There's the strike. And ball 1. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard to do the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2. So 1 out, nobody on. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Durant has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Evan Carter digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And downstairs. still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Trout on his horse. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the inning. Back here in Cleveland, on to the third inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. The next pitch misses, and now 3-2. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Luis Rengifo up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Rengifo measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air center field. Sizemore pulls it down, and there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Breaking ball inside. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's a walk.
That pitch is in.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his own.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap. Will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Peterson.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
Oh, one's the count.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Durant stands at second with 2 gone. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1. And a foul ball. Man at second.
Ball.
Check swing, and he held up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Dunn stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Squeezes it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Grady Sizemore. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That one 95 to finish him off. Brandon Nimmo digs in for the Guardians. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Well struck left field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Marcus Semien digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. This one in the air, right field. Trout is there. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. And we're back. On to the 4th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Chili Davis. Peterson back to work. Ramirez tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox.
Designated hitter Ted Williams.
Two away. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one missing low. Finds its way through, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bregman off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Carter towards the line, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th, now it's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one pulled foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is down low. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and ground 100%.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Next offering upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
One out in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Pete Alonso.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and it's 8-3. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
0-1.
Misses inside, and that's ball one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right field. Trout sizing it up. And that will end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Next offering is downstairs.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
That one missing inside. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. And now the 0-1. That's down and in.
Dímelo, Henry, todavía estamos aquí luchando, papá, me hizo 3. Estamos metiendo mano.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that's a base hit into left field. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And stepping in for Boston, Ellie De La Cruz. Right side.
Lo peleé.
Drops into the glove, and that is a big first out.
Vamos a ver qué va a hacer con Adam Dunn.
And now the first baseman, Adam Dunn.
44, Adam Dunn.
First pitch, not close. That one ripped left field. Nimmo makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. The tag gets him, and
¿Qué?
it's a double play.
No. No. Bueno, estúpido.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the right
Estúpido,
fielder,
man.
Evan Carter.
Pinch hitting for the Guardians. Number 36, Wyatt Langford.
Fought off foul. Strike two. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore, struck out looking at his first at bat. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a two-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And there's two away. Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 in this one.
Semien.
There's a strike. Sizemore at second with two down. That one almost got him.
Ball, that's down.
And that is out of play. 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-5. So two down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Inside, almost got him.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well struck right field. That's back there. And out of here. They go back to back, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-6.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get. To slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now Jack Peterson. That one inside. 1-0. Red Sox leading it by 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Joe Kelly.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And misses inside.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Tied him up on a fastball inside. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Chili Davis. Davis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he's a native of Jamaica. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Ted Williams, the next to hit. First offering and a bounce to the right. Alonso takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. This to third, Berger. On to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Jake Berger. Foul ball there.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's down and in, a slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Red Sox by 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one hammered back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the right fielder, Langford.
So 2 down now, and here is Wyatt Langford. His first at bat was a strikeout. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Rengifo on his way over. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. New inning getting started, and now batting Mike Trout.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mike Trout. Now pitching for the Guardians, number 35.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Home.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Missed
One
with a
ball,
changeup.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Next
Ball,
offering
that's
is outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Up and in, and it's 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
there, and the count even 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's inside.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's gonna make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Rengifo batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swung on, belted. Back there. And out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 10-6.
A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Duran in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That's to 3rd, and it goes just foul. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get
runner on the move. It's a pitch out. Hung up in a rundown now. Duran, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pickoff throw. Back in safe. Really close. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Milner over to first.
No, he's in.
And he's back in on a dive. And that's disengagement number 2. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient.
Runner on the go again. And ball 4 to aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Popped in the air. Left field. Nimmo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chili Davis. Outside with a breaking ball.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Sizemore makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Grady Sizemore.
The center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
Kelly back to work. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they're chipping away. It's 10-7. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next pitch is outside. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's already homered in this game. Kelly checks over to first, and he's back. To third, Bregman. There's one out to Dunn. Double play. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Ramirez.
Throw over to Dunn, and Ramirez is set down. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. We're at the top of the 8th. Now, Ted Williams. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident. They can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Alex Bregman.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 72.
First pitch misses.
Nunez.
And that misses off the outside edge. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Fires over to first.
Now batting.
2 up,
Right
2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Wow.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. David Ortiz looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
The designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
And that one fouled off. Peterson just got a piece of it.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Davis puts it away for the out. One away. Jake Berger will hit next. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's to third. Bregman. The throw to second is offline. Here's the catcher to hit, Carlos Santana. You gotta feel like there's a Darren O'Day comes on now.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, boo.
Just off the inside edge. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now fly ball to right center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
Up next,
Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit. He's a guy who does it all.
Langford.
There's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Bregman to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Cleveland, all set to start the ninth in this one. And the batter now, Jason Varitek. That one hammered center field. Back there. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. It's 11-7.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Simeon tosses across to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jaron Duran.
Number 62, Robert Garcia.
That one back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a double.
Now batting, the shortstop.
One out, runner at second. Ellie De La Cruz up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Adam Dunn. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one clips the corner. Check swing, went around. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Ramirez sprinting for this one. And that is that. And we're back. We head head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Grady Sizemore. Center field, Duran under it. And a quick out, number one.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Cleveland, Brandon Nimmo. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back. Into Heritage Park and out of here. Home run. And they close the gap. It's 11-8. Here at the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. So in now for Cleveland, Marcus Semien. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Davis under it. Calls it in, 2 away. Last out for the Guardians in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that one fouled off. O'Day is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. This one in the air. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They
thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me, demented, submitting in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to never get in the core of the judgment day. I did pass last year when it me up, reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story I'm from. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in it. The none of it gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself. The other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. Present life, looking at the only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I closed my eyes, just hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going. I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. Greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis, but now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal. So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted? I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding. For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow? I found my life just to live one in harmony now. You crushed a lot of people, keeping their thoughts in captivity. And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy. And let's rejoice where we at. I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnage.